What a going lovely people, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to share two delicious ackee pizza recipe. So the first thing is to make the pizza dough. So here I have some all-purpose flour. Now this recipe will be yeast free and I'm going to use baking powder instead. You will also need some brown sugar, salt, a little bit of oil and water. Now the full list and measurements will be in the description. So what you want to do next is to gradually add the liquid until you form like a dough that's manageable. The dough should not be too sticky or too hard or dry. Once you're done, you can do one of two things. You can cover the dough with a damp paper towel or cloth, or you can coat the dough with a little bit of oil and then cover it. Now this will keep the dough moist. Once you're done, you want to set it to the side and allow it to rest for about 15 minutes or more. So now I'm going to saute the ackee, and these are all the ingredients. I'm using 2 cans of the spur tree ackee. If you have fresh ackee, go right ahead and use it. You will also need bell peppers, all-purpose seasoning, scallion, freshly grated garlic, onion, thyme, and scotch bonnet pepper. So I went ahead and add some oil to my pot. Now I'm going to saute the onion and the garlic for about a minute, followed by the thyme, the scotch bonnet pepper, and the bell peppers. So after about a minute of sauteing the bell peppers, go ahead and add the ackee. Once you have added the ackee, gently stir it because you don't want it to mash out too much, and especially for canned ackee. Now after you have given this a good stir, go ahead and add some more all-purpose seasoning and black pepper. At this point, I'm going to add some more bell peppers, onion, scallion, and then cover the pot for about 5 minutes. So the ackee is all done. So what I'm going to do now is to remove this from the heat and allow it to cool down a bit. In that meantime, I'm going to bake some plantain because yes, I'm adding plantains to one of the pizza. So I'm going to bake this for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm also going to make like a garlic herb rub for the dough. So right here I'm going to melt some vegan butter, and once this cooled down a bit, I'm going to add some garlic powder, dried oregano, and parsley. So now it's time to get an upper body workout. Honestly, rolling out this dough is a workout. So I'm going to make 2 pizza, that's why I'm cutting it in half, and whatever surface you're going to use to roll the dough on, make sure that you add some flour. So this is the pizza sauce I'm going to use, and I like to add some extra seasoning to my store-bought pizza sauce, and I also like to add some agave nectar just to cut the tartness from the tomato. And I'm going to add some celery salt and all-purpose seasoning. So remember that butter I melted earlier. I'm now going to add the garlic powder and the dried oregano and parsley. So once you're done, add the pizza sauce and make sure that you add a generous amount, but don't add too much. Okay, you just want enough. So these were the plantains that I baked, and now I'm going to add them to the pizza. I'm only adding plantains to one of the pizza. And to make the pizza look a bit more vibrant, I'm going to top it off with some more bell peppers and red onion. So there you have it, pizza number 1 ready for the oven. So let's move on to pizza number 2. So for this pizza, I'm adding cheese, and let me tell you, this cheese has simple ingredients, yet it's so good. Honestly, I was a bit skeptical at first in combining cheese with ackee, I don't know, for some reason, but let me tell you, this was amazing. So after adding another layer of cheese, I'm going to top it off with some bell peppers and onion. So one final touch is to sprinkle some garlic powder and then bake these at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. So 20 minutes later, the pizza them up and ready for eat, and these came out lovely. So there you have it, lovely people. And as I mentioned earlier, I was a bit skeptical about adding cheese to this, but let me tell you, this was delicious. Not to mention the one with the plantain. The plantain gives it that extra sweetness. The crust is crunchy. The ackee is seasoned beautifully. Honestly, it doesn't get any better than this. This was delicious. Right before I end this video, I would love for you all to head over to Jamrock's vegan YouTube channel. She made this amazing ackee pizza pinwheel with a homemade cheese sauce. For the full recipe, head over to her channel, go subscribe and show some love. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all try and enjoy these recipes. And until next time, bless upon yourself.